Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, today we are going to focus ourselves on space. Hopefully today we'll be able to start working on something that might resemble both a solar array and a primitive starport over here, as we take our newly built rocket into orbit and start doing some research, or in this case, data bank collection. These databanks will then be used in our virtual planetarium to simulate different realities. I wonder what the hell are they doing in there, but as long as they give us the research point, we don't ask anything to the science department. They can be a little bit weird sometimes. And well, everybody else will have to focus on something else, because, well, if we take a look at this part of the map, there is something that stands out. There is nothing mined out. We are gonna need a lot of space. If we are to have a primitive starport over here, hopefully made out of petroleum rockets, we need a lot of space to house the mechanisms to feed such rockets. And we also need to transport the petroleum from down here, because apparently in this playthrough I built everything backwards. I built everything in the worst possible place. I don't know why I do these kinds of things to myself. It's probably just a twisted pleasure that I have in watching the spaghetti monster grow. I don't know. But in any case, we have to build some pipes going up, if we didn't already have enough pipes in this area, but we have to build pipes going up into this relative area so that we can feed our rockets. And while we are at it, we could also start working in the water collection department. After all of our water that we are using is coming from here, and this is not exactly the most reliable source of water. Especially now that we don't have the forge over here to heat it up a little bit. Yeah, we could use something else. So all of these things are the things that I'm going to try and work today. But you know me, I set up a plan and then a bunch of things go wrong and I have to deviate from said plan. Alright, my friends, we have 1300 kilos of water. I think it will be enough for our test. So let's deconstruct this, and also this. Oh wait, I don't want to build that because I want to transfer that over here so that we can hide it. There's no need to have ugly wires around the place if we can hide them, right? So yeah, let's deconstruct all of these things, and then I think I will have to build a tile over here, otherwise the bed is not going to work. We are going to supply, let's say, 10 kilograms of berry sludge over here. Let's go into edible, berry sludge, super high priority so the dupes get it done. And yeah, I think that is going to be it. Once this is ready, we are going to lift off into space. So this is not ideal. Our solar panels, they don't produce their full power. I mean, I remember some of you guys telling me about in the comment section that the devs had nerfed the solar panels. However, I didn't anticipate it to be like this. I'm expecting the solar panels to output its maximum wattage once we get into orbit. But this is unfortunate, shall I say. That means that these guys over here, these solar panels, will never produce their maximum amount of power, and as you can see, the power is going down now because, you know, night is coming. But yeah, that is less than ideal, because that means that this oxygen diffuser is gonna take its time pressurizing the cabin. At least once we are in space, that should no longer be a problem, because once the cabin is pressurized, this should not be working full-time, which means we have more than enough power to go around. Oh, also, another thing, let's slow down the time over here. We now have a bathroom for every single dupe, which means we can now restrict access to their individual owners. All we need to do is go over here and verify who is the owner of the apartment, and then go... where is Gossman? And there we go. This way only Gossman can get into her apartment, and that way only her can use the toilet over here. Although, however, this one over here must be common, because every single dupe must be able to use the elevator. Now all I have to do is go through every single apartment and do this. I fear that this kitchen is the automation is faster than the chef can handle it, because look at the amount of work orders that are in order. That are waiting, I mean. And Jean can simply hold them all. I suppose that if we could hire a second chef, it would not be the worst idea in the world. Although I've been, let's just say, quite distracted at just by watching this work. But in any case, guys, I think I'm just going to call Gossman in. Gossman is going to be the pilot. She's going to bring the suit with her, which means she's going to have a little bit of oxygen. And as we blast off into space, I hope that this is going to work as intended and pressurize this tiny little space in a heartbeat. But we'll be monitoring the situation. But in any case, let's first change the crew and select Gossman. Yep, crew. Then let's... oh, wait, what am I doing? No. Turn back. All. There is a very important thing. We first must refuel the rockets. Yep. The power spine has been hastily built. I don't like how it looks, but for now it works. Come on, select the... Wait, what? What seems to be the problem? Pipe blocked? Where? Okay. That would explain it. Well, we might have an issue over here. It has been a long time since I left a couple of my dupes behind. I don't even understand how the hell did you guys get in there, but yeah, how the hell did you guys got yourselves trapped in there? There is no way for you guys to climb up there. Okay, let's see. Do we have any kind of sediment nearby? We have sedimentary rock. Well, you guys are going to be dependent on your friends. You guys are peeing on your suits. I don't want you contaminating the base, so here's what I'm gonna do. There is oxygen all the way to the base. It's not the best oxygen, and they're gonna be a little bit sick, but it's better than peeing on my water supply. So, take your suit over here. The pee has overflown. Okay. And then I might even re-equip their suits once again. Wait. Lindsay and Nails. Re-equip your suit, and Lindsay, re-equip your suit. Nails? You forgot your suit, Nails. She doesn't want the suit. Well guys, we got a good selection of dupes this time. Stinky over here is a good farmer, with the super duper art digging skill already unlocked. He's a slow learner, not really a problem. Pacifist, not really a problem, so you know what? I think it is time for us to welcome a new dupe. I was looking into our dupes over here and we only have a farmer. We need another one. So, hello good friend, you are now a farmer, which means I must go over here, give you a place for you to sleep, and set up your own permissions inside of your own apartment. Oh wait, nope, this is wrong. Not this one, it's this one. There we go. And with the soda cans completely filled up with gas, I believe it is time for us to call Gossman in. I believe I already set up the crew. Yep, the destination is going to be orbit. Where doesn't really matter. And now let's just wait Oh! I thought that they had takeover. Okay, no, never mind, Gossman. Go back, go back, go back, go back. As Gossman, the lead scientist for the Cosmic Manager's Lounge, first gazes upon the stars, she could only imagine what was waiting for her out there. But now she can see for herself. Let's go and initiate the begin launch sequence. And let's prepare for a beautiful screenshot. Come on. Into space. You go! And I got myself a screenshot. Great, so now let's go into the rocket. Over here. Okay, so, yeah, we got more power now, and as we can see, we are pressurizing the environment. Gossman can wait a little bit. In fact, she cannot unequip the suit now, as there is a breathable atmosphere in here, and the carbon dioxide thingy is already set up, although it's not properly connected just yet, because I want to wait for the atmosphere to come first. But yeah, Gossman, whenever you feel like it, you can start doing some data bank collection. There we go. No, what are you doing? Oh yeah, I have to set up this. Go, work! Pretty sure the animation is still the same. It's just that we are producing a different thing now. Yep. So Gossman has been here for over a cycle now. She only produced 12 data banks. This is going to be slow, I suppose. Now, the way this is working right now is because she's using this, it's consuming the power, which means the oxygen diffuser. It's not been really able to produce as much oxygen as she's consuming, but as she goes into her night routine of going to the bathroom, grabbing some dinner, going to sleep, the oxygen diffuser is working 100% of that time and is able to pressurize the cabin more than all the oxygen she consumes during the day. So it's a simple design, but it is working, so I'm happy. It's just a shame that she's going to have to stay in here for a very long time, because if I recall correctly, I believe that I don't think it says over here. No, but I believe it is one databank for one research point, so we need to have at least, I don't know, for this one 30. In fact, let's select this one just to be sure that we research the correct thingy, because I want to have even the small petroleum engine would be amazing. So yeah, let's focus on that research. 30 data banks, that's what we need. So that's what we are going to wait for Gossman to get. She's already at 16, so she's already halfway there. Alright, so now we have the necessary materials to do research. Let's go back. Let's go into over here. Let's call the rocket to land in here. Come on. We are all waiting. Here she comes. And it only consumed a little bit of fuel. That's cool. And then all that we have to do is go over here. Why so much carbon dioxide all of a sudden? Huh. Weird. In any case, Gossman, please get your thingy. And now we set this to all, and off she goes. Now, unfortunately, I now must come over here and give her bed back, but oh well. Yay, you are really quick. In any case, now we have the virtual planetarium thingies, the databanks, so I hope that I can conduct this research and start working on those petroleum rockets, because what we can do next is create a small petroleum rocket with a similar setup to this one. but instead of a data bank thingy, it could carry a telescope, so that we can start scouting out what do we have around in this map. Okay, so now time to get to do more building and more research. Well, it would appear that yes, one databank equals one research point. So yeah, research became a little bit more complicated, but that's okay, that's okay. At least Cosman is enjoying herself. Well, research complete. Yay, we have rockets finally. Proper rockets, not the soda can kind of rocket that we have over here. But that only means that by next cycle we are going to send Gosman into space again, because I want to get the really large proper hydrogen carbon propulsion systems, so that we can start going into deep space. And do we have everything that we need for this rocket? I mean the liquid and solid storages? Yeah, we have the solid oxidizer tank over there. And then we have the liquid tank somewhere around here. I'm going to assume yes. Yeah, we do have the large liquid fuel tanks over here. And, well, that's all that we really need. I believe it is... I can't recall the ratio of solid versus liquid, but I'll figure it out eventually. I'm not going to get the rocket done this episode, but at least the systems that are going to support the rocket, I suppose we are going to get them partially done, I'm going to assume. Alright, so it is time for us to send Gosman back to space, and go. Wait, Gosman. Please unequip your suit. You can breathe the oxygen from within the cabin. Great. And yep, please start working towards more databanks. That's what we need. And yeah, Operation Mine Out the entire map has already started. And yeah, I'm gonna need all of this space, so let's just get this out of the way. I'm going to be honest, I was focused on another task, and I've completely forgot that Gosman was even up here. And in this time, she was able to produce almost 100 databanks. Still, not even close to what we need, but we are closing in on the halfway mark. And we still have 500 kilograms of plastic. By the way, how much plastic do you need per databank? 5? Okay, so that would mean that this can produce 500 databanks when completely full, but right now, yeah, we have more than enough, 250 databanks, and we already have 100, and we really don't want, only want 250, so yeah, we have plenty of materials left. Oof. Great. Now over here, as we can see, we have been rather busy, and soon all of this is going to be completely mined out, and then I'm going to focus my wrath on this side, and all of this space hopefully will be enough for the power plant that we are going to need, and the oxygen production that we are going to need, and the water tapizing thingy over here that we are going to need. But one thing I must say, I'm quite curious to see what do we have in store for us over here. So let's see, what do we have? It's garbage. Hot polluted oxygen vent. Garbage, 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 garbage. I mean, we could set up like a cooling system on top of it, and then a filtration system, and blah, 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 blah. Nope. Nope, we are just going to insulate it, pretend it doesn't exist, and move on with our lives. Really? Really, Mima? You really had to... God damn it. God freaking damn it. Mafic rock, mafic rock, mafic rock. Build yourself a ladder out of there, Mima. Well, 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 it would appear that Cosman has used all the plastic and we only have 201 databanks. Well, Cosman, you're doing nothing in space, time to return. Let's go over here, call the rocket back. Come on, Gossman. We have some... Whoa, that's a tad bit too quick. Am I tasting? Slow down, okay? Slow down. We should probably refill the rocket as well. But I want to make a couple of modifications over here. You guys told me in the comment section that I can use the... what's it called? The wall toilet. I believe that's... Base manager, what are you doing? Yep, this one. You guys told me that I can use this one on glass as long as I have the floor first in order to put it. And I want to change it around. Reason for that, if you go over here, a wall toilet will input 2.5 kilograms of water, while a regular lavatoire, it will use double that amount. And given that we are venting the polluted water into space, we don't want to repurpose it. I mean, if we can use half the water, why not? You, suit back. Come on. I don't want you to pop your eardrums, because I heard that is not very comfortable. Come on, get out of here. And take the data banks with you. God damn it. Well, what do we have here? A snazzy suit. I was gonna take the steel, but then I saw this one over here, and I could not resist myself. Let's go over here. Abe, you get assigned a snazzy suit. And there is another one over here that I plundered from these lockers. I opened this door over here to access the neural vacillator. I'm going to give it to Gossman. And you know what? Let's go in order, shall we? Ari, you are next, so you're gonna take a snazzy suit for yourself, even though you are a new arrival at the colony. And since we are already here, let's call in a Gossman and see if we get lucky and get that sunny disposition trait. Well, here she is, frying her brain out, and let's complete the neural process. What do we get? Oh my god, yes, I got it. Freaking-tastic. There you go, sunny disposition. I think it is the first time I got that one, at least on camera, that is. All the other times in the previous season we got other traits, but that's okay. Well, let's move on to other things, such as we now have the space to start building some support systems for the future rockets. And I'm also finishing up over here. I already removed that coal power station that we had over here. We no longer need it. We have plenty of power available to us. Power is not going to be an issue anytime soon. And I'm also building more power transformers because guess what? We are going to need those in order to finish this. These things are power hungry as hell. We can only have 2 of them per conductive wire because, you know, they almost draw 2000 units of power when they are being used. And even though they are not being used most of the time, come morning, that's when they are used the most. So, well, I'm going to assume we are going to have periods where we are drawing max power from that line. At least, you know, trying to play it safe. And over here, I placed a filter gate over here because apparently there is a... Okay, base manager. There is a ghost signal, like for example, once Gossman hits 0 red bolts, this is going to switch, right? Okay. I suppose that we are about to see that, but if... No, as you could see, okay. So it sends a green signal when it's full and a red signal when it is requesting red bolts. So if Gossman was here and the red bolt shot got launched before Gossman left, what would happen? Okay, maybe that's a little bit too much. The devs adjusted the amount of red bolts lost in travel, so now I am adjusting 1 red bolt at a time until I get the perfect amount. But what would happen would be that Gossman would use 1 red bolt out of the content over here, and we would never get that green signal that we are getting right now. And so the red bolt generator would constantly be shotting red bolts into this thing because they are constantly being consumed. So in order to fix that, filter gate over here with a bunch of time. This is more than enough time for Gossman to use all of those rat bolts, so that problem should never occur again. So I was going to spare Harry over here, but I kind of want to have a rocket pilot level 2, but for that we need to get him into research, and I was not going to do that, but I was starting to think, and what we could do is to create a rocket that takes 2 people, right? And that rocket is going to produce data banks using Gossman, and Harry is going to use the telescope to scout as we move the rocket through space, so we could have a dual-purpose rocket. So, you know what, Harry? That's precisely what we are going to do. Besides, we are almost unlocking the petrol engines, which means we can get into the big rockets, so that becomes a feasible thing to do. Okay, so it is time for us to send Gossman on another mission. Even though it is nighttime, she's already in there, so I'm not going to send her all the way back. This way she can sleep in a bed because of the controlled and uncontrolled thingy. Oh, okay. She was using the thingy, and as we could see, the wall toilet expels the polluted water outside. And I made a few changes to our rocket since we had the space. I added a small battery over here and a party line phone, so that Gossman can call in home whenever she is in space. And given that this tends to happen at night, we need a battery because, well, at night there is no power production. And, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world to have a little bit of backup power. Well, all of these dupes are gonna get a... Oh wow, all of them are making a conference call. It's a Zoom call, you know. And all of them are gonna get a bunch of morale from this. As I am setting up the oxalite production over here, something very simple like we did last time. One smart storage bin covered in water so the oxalite doesn't off-gas and it disappears. And the auto sweeper, some automation, blah blah blah. Now, the thing that I noticed while I was making this is that we could use a better oxygen production than the one that we have right now. Right now we have this very simple thing that has outlived its usefulness. As we can see, this area can no longer sustain its temperature, so we are due to make us something better. And yeah, so here's the plan. I don't think we are going to get it done in this episode, but I'm going to mine out this corner over here so that we can have our proper natural gas storage and power production facilities. Even though I once did the thing that I'm going to do and I regret it because my game didn't enjoy and I lost a bunch of frames, I'm still going to do it this time because I kind of want to see if the game has improved in its performance and it can handle something like this. So pretty much is a tower, like in the middle cover, on the sides we would have several gas tanks, and then on the bottom we would have the power production facility. I'm pretty sure the game doesn't like the fact that I'm going to be bringing natural gas from all over the well, all over the galaxy, as it is, and it is at different temperatures, and you are mixing several different gases with several different temperatures, and the game needs to calculate all of that. But this time, because the gases are all at the same relative temperature, or at least they are not very different, I'm going to risk it and I'm going to try it again. So yeah, that's the plan. Power plant over here, and then we are going to put our oxygen production somewhere around here, but I'm probably... not over there, right here, because we need the ultra chill cooling loop over here to chill down the oxygen that we are going to produce. So I'm probably going to try and stick it somewhere in around here, even though we don't have a lot of space remaining. But oh well, I'll find a way. And yeah, all of this space over here will be used for something else. Right now I don't have an idea, but I'm pretty sure that once we start getting into the rocket stuff, we are going to need all of this space for rocket-related activities. Well, poor Ruby over here, we cannot say that imagination is his strong suit because clearly, he likes to do the same thing over and over again. Clearly, he is a one one trick dog. Like, he's like, you want me to do a bunch of sculpturing things? Okay, I'll do the same thing over and over and over again. Okay guys, so, and closing in on the end of the episode, we have another blueprint thingy. Another blueprint selection, I mean. And in this one, we have a couple of good dupes. These two over here with plus 14 husbandry or plus 9 husbandry. I'm going to select the one with plus 9 husbandry simply because May over here has too many negative debuffs, and the negative debuff of Roman over here is unempathetic, which is just medicine thingies, nothing too major, and the rest is actually good stuff. He has innately stylish, which is almost equivalent to a snazzy suit. So yeah, I think we are going to select Rowan, and our food situation is going to be complete. With Rowan aboard, let's go into the duplicant skill. With Rowan aboard, oh yeah, right. You're going to have the farmer's head for now, but you're going to be a rancher. But as I was going to say, with Rowan on board now, we have 2 farmers, with Ellie and Stinky, and we are going to have 2 ranchers, Abe and Rowan. And these 4 will be able to produce all the food that the colony is going to need. Well, you had a lot of beds to select, but you select that one. Okay. In any case, guys, I'm going to take the rest of the time that we have, and I'm going to continue devastating the map in order to provide us with all the space that we are going to need. Okay guys, so just a quick note. I was doing an experiment over here. As you could see, I was experimenting to see if the solar panel would produce more power being closer to the edge of the map, and the answer is no. Nope. Because here's the thing. I know that you used to be able to do this and still achieve maximum output out of your solar panels. However, that is no longer the case. I had a solar panel built over here, and that was blocking this one. This one was producing more power than this one, and that's what gave me the idea of trying to see if it was because it was closer to the edge of the map or because it was blocking. Now I know, it was because it was blocking. Also, another thing, and this one is great, guys, the bug where you could not build a heavy watt wire into the solar panels has been fixed, so now you can build to your heart's content. Look at Gossman celebrating. She has gone through another ton of plastic and produced for us 200 more databanks. Great, let's land the rocket and finish the big engines research by the end of this episode. Come on, Gossman. Wait! Jesus. I know I am at fast speed, but for some reason I don't like to watch the rockets come crashing down at that speed. It makes it look like they are going to crash or something, and we don't want that now, do we? I know that is not even possible, but oh well. There we go. Take the data banks with you, please. Yeah, that's a beautiful Gossman. Take all of them. Alright friends, as the cycle 449 comes to an end, so must this episode. Fortunately, we did not get the big engines research done. This one over here, where is it? This one, the improved hydrocarbon propulsion. We are gonna get it next episode. We are just waiting on some rad bolts to be delivered, but we have plenty of rad bolts, so it's not going to be a problem. But yeah, in this episode we got a lot of things done. We can say that the Cosmic Manager's Lounge is finally open for business. It is 100% complete, the elevator is working, all the recreation rooms, all the... well, not all the recreation rooms, in this case just one. We are going to expand in the future, but right now we don't have the space. I want this gone over here. before I do any other things. But yeah, all the restaurants and food production and whatnot, everything is done. So we can say this one is open. Also, I have been expanding our tube network in the background, just so they have a fast way of getting over here. And don't waste so much time walking around the place, but we are also going to expand the tube network further, as it is a useful way for your dupes to move around. And we already have the space that we are going to need in the future episode to build ourselves a major power plant that can sustain our needs for a very long time. But with all of that said, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!